Hello everyone, welcome, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be drawing a wolf, and I've already started drawing out the lines for the measurements of the wolf. I went and I folded the paper hot dog style and hamburger style and only crimped the ends. And I'm drawing the lines right now so that we have something we can go off of. I went and made my lines not too dark but not too light, enough to where I can see the lines and then also to erase them. So for the measurements, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start in the middle and we're going to do a 1/2 inch on both ends. So as you can see, a 1/2 inch from the center and a 1/2 inch from the center there. So you have two lines like that. And then we're going to do the same vertically. We'll go ahead and do here and here. So then we end up with something that looks like this. And then we'll go ahead and measure out 3 more inches the opposite way. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And the same on the other end. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, and then we're going to do 2 inches above this half mark. So we'll put the 2 inches there and put a mark here and a mark here. And then we're going to go 3 inches at the bottom here from this line. So we'll go ahead and do 1, 2 at the 3 inch mark. So if you want to get technical, it's about 3.5 inches from this line, and then 3.5 on this line, 3.5 on that line, and this one will be 2.5. So 2.5 at the top, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. All right, so let's get started. Now, for the pupil of the wolf, I kind of start like in between these two lines. I will make a circle, kind of like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll do it on this side as well. So that we have 2 circles. If they don't look even, you can go ahead and even them out. Alrighty. And then now that we're here at this stage, we'll go ahead and go from this tick mark here and get it to touch the circle. And then we'll go from this line here, get it to touch the circle. And same with this side. And same with this side. And we'll do the same with this side. And that side. So we get something that looks almost human, that looks really human. And then we'll go ahead and get a line kind of going down like this. And make a triangle shape here. And then we'll go ahead and shade all of this in. So shade in a little bit over that circle. And go around and shade a little bit over the circle as well. Kind of like that. Leave a little spot for light on top of the skin, right here. And if you went and colored that in, you can go ahead and erase it. And then we'll leave a dark circle in the middle. And then go ahead and color in this triangle area as well. And we'll go ahead and erase the middle of the eye. Make that white as possible. Then we'll go ahead and add a spot for the light. Then we'll add the pupil. And we're going to kind of actually attach it to the top of that black section. Make it a little more rounder, like that. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do the same thing with this side. We'll go ahead and darken in the eyes, the outer part of the eye. I'm going to go toward darken the triangle area here. We'll go ahead and leave a light source right here, right at the front. And touching the eye. And then we'll shade all of this in. We'll go ahead and make this eyeball a little bit smaller. Shading that in. And then go ahead and add another, we'll go ahead and erase the middle part. And then add another light section, and then add the pupil, which is a little more round. And then we'll go ahead and stop there. Take a look at your work. And then we will continue with the nose. We'll go ahead and add, so right here we have some lines. So we'll go ahead and draw down to where the nose would end. So let's go ahead and make that a bit round here. And then we're gonna make what looks kind of like a mushroom, a cut mushroom. It's gonna go around and then it's gonna go in like that. And the same on this side. It's gonna be a mushroom shape. And then it's gonna come out like this. We're gonna make like a pointed. And then it's gonna come down and round out kind of like that. Okay, and then we'll darken in this area. And this is gonna kind of go like that. I'm gonna make a circle here and then point it out. And then we can worry about the details of the nose later. Then we'll go ahead actually and shade this in very lightly. On the eyes. Then you can use your finger to kind of blend that in. And then you can erase, leave that as white as possible. And then at the bottom you can erase very lightly a line. Okay. Then we're gonna go with the nose again. And it's gonna come down about halfway. And then we're gonna go up until it'd be halfway here to the pupil down. We're gonna go down here and make a line that reaches about there. We'll do the same to the other side. About the same distance down, maybe a little less. There we go. And then we'll go up a little bit to do the lips. Actually, I made a mistake. It should be more like this. Should be a little more in. Sorry about that. Should match up with the chin. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and darken those lips a little. And then right here in this triangle area, we're going to go ahead and darken that in. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and draw a line about 1 inch from this line. We're going to draw the top of the head, and then 1 inch on the other side as well. So we end up with 2 inches. So this is 1 inch, and then this is 1 inch. And then we'll go ahead and draw a line in a curved line to the end of that, to the end of our last 3.5 inch mark. And we'll do that to this side as well. And then we're going to measure 2.5 inches from our line that we just made. Here and here. This is how big our ears are going to be. We're going to do the same from the top here. 2.5 inches. Here and here. And then from this mark here, we're going to go 3 inches up. So we'll draw a line 3 inches up, and then we'll do the same for this side. 3 inches up. And then we'll take from this point here and draw a line to that point there. Curve the end so it's not too pointed. And then we'll do the same here. Draw a line and curve the end. And then from here, we're going to start drawing fur. So for those of you who want to have some color in their wolf, let's go ahead and start using colored pencil from this point on. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and erase all of these extra lines that we had prior, so that we can have a clean finished look. So I'm going to go ahead and erase all of this. It won't take very long. And then we can have a nice clean finished picture. All right, so I'm going to continue with pencil, and you can continue with whatever medium that you decide you want to continue with. All right, so I noticed from about here and here on the wolf is where we'll start, if you can see, here and here, maybe about an inch. Yeah, just about an inch away from the end of the lips. We're going to have the beginning of the top fur. So we're going to start here and move up with our fur. Like this. So we're going to take our pencil or our colored pencil, and you can have it tilted to the side and start bringing the hair up and out. And I'll go ahead and bring this camera a little closer to what I'm doing so that you guys can see how my pencil's angled. All right, so from here, We're gonna have our pencil angled and our hair coming up. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and do the same to the other side, to the side. We're trying to go up with the fur. All right. And we'll go ahead and give him some eyebrows. So we'll start here and give him some eyebrows. And then we'll start going up on the nose. And sorry about the blurriness. There we go. We'll start going up on the nose. Just very light up and down motions. And then once we start getting to where the eyes are at, we're going to move our pencil outward. So it's upward and outward. And wolves have fur that are very messy because they're not groomed dogs. So it's okay if your hair is a little unruly. Okay, and then from the top here, I'm going to go ahead and round that a little. We'll give him an eyebrow on this side as well. Let's do a little more. I'll give you guys some time to catch up, and I'll put my phone back on its stand. Here we are. Go ahead and darken this up a bit. And then I'm going to put some fur in the ear area. We'll go ahead and add some fur here. Make his ears look really fluffy. And then we're going to go ahead and give him some fur here. And then we're going to go across this way like that. Then I'm going to take my finger and blend that in. And you can blend in the rest of the fur as well. And we'll do the same to the other side. And blend that as well. So from this point on, we're just going to be drawing in fur and blending. It's just paying attention to the direction of the fur and how dark and how light you want your wolf. There we go. And then we blend again. And then I forgot to give this dog some cat eyes because their eyes are kind of like that. They have pointed eyes. And then we'll go ahead and add some darkness here. Blend that in. And then from this point, we can add a few of these whisker spots. They don't have to be in any specific order. We can add some detail in the chin. And then from here, we can also add the fur that comes around the shoulder area. So go ahead and make diagonal downward almost, and then diagonal up and down and then up. Because like I said, they're animals that are unruly, so their hair does not stay in one position. And then you can add him at like a crest if you wanted. And then blend that all in. I can go ahead and add this side too. Go ahead and give it like that. And blend all of this. There you have it, you guys. We have a wolf. I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial and that you give me some comments. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.